And get going. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see everybody. I hope you're having a nice Wednesday and things are going smoothly in your world. And if not, and you need to reach out, please do. That's what we're here for. So if you need something, let us know. You can always put something in the little comments down there. I think Miss Kara has said hello. But you can always add more to that. And if you have something you'd like us to touch on or talk about or pray for, just put it down there. But I've been thinking a little bit this week about uh, uh, kind of our motives behind why we're here, why we're doing what we're doing, why we're um, maybe working towards sobriety or working towards more of a discipleship driven life. And there's a story that Jesus tells in Luke chapter 18. It's verses 9 through 14, a little paragraph there in between a whole bunch of other stuff. And he tells a story about, or kind of a comparison between a religious dude that's got it all together, or at least so we would think, outwardly has everything together, and a tax collector. And in the situation that he's talking about, that these are polar opposite people. One is highly respected, one is probably feels very important in the community, has a sense of sort of arrogancy maybe, definitely wanting people to see him. And then on the opposite end, the tax collector knows nobody likes him, knows that he is viewed as a thief and a criminal and morally corrupt, lacking integrity, just an outcast for the most part, hated by most, not trusted by probably anyone. And there's two of them. And Jesus says, so if the religious dude, the guy that thinks he's got it all together and everybody looks up to, thinks he's very important, goes in and prays, and he prays a sort of a attention-getting prayer. Jesus even uses words like that, that he's better than, the adulterer, the unjust, the extortioner. Even says he's better than that tax collector over there. So he's kind of there for the attention, maybe. And then the tax collector just looks up, or can't even look up. And his prayerful posture is his head is down, he's embarrassed, he's ashamed. And he just says, God, be merciful upon me because I'm a sinner. Jesus goes on to say that man, the one that just begged for mercy and identified himself as a sinner, is the one that left feeling redeemed and set free, and was exalted by God because of the humility, because of the posture, because of the acknowledgement of his brokenness. And I wonder sometimes, as I've kind of thought through that story that Jesus tells, or this example that he gives, which one of those are we? Are you, or am I more like the guy trying to get attention and make sure everybody knows how self-righteous and good he or she is? Or are we the one that just comes to before God or before others and says, hey, I need grace, I need mercy, I am broken? And a lot of times working with people, especially in small groups, or kind of helping them navigate sobriety, especially, you come across people that they're either one or the other. They're either there because they're desperate and they know they need help, and they don't even really know how to do it. They just know they need it and they long for it and they want to be healed, set free, put back together, restored. They want to be renewed and reborn, and they know it, and they don't know how to do it, but they need it, and they desperately long for it. And then there's the other flip of it that is kind of there to appease someone, there to say the right things, there to answer the questions correctly, there to go through the motions, there to look good in front of others. Maybe they're involved because they think it's going to put them in good graces of someone they love or care about. Maybe they think they're going to get something out of this, so they sort of fake it. They say the right things, but their heart's not in it. A lot like the guy that Jesus was talking about, said the good stuff, said the right thing, said probably what he or she might have thought people want to hear or see. And you're getting nowhere. You're fooling yourself. And, I sometimes have to challenge myself, honestly, and remind myself, and I want to remind you guys that ask yourself, are you there for the right reason? Are you coming and doing and participating because you are broken and in need of a Savior and a healer? And you can't do it. I can't, but God can. Or are you just wanting to look good and win approval from someone else? I think we all kind of are guilty of that from time to time. I know I am. Maybe not y'all, but I am. I sometimes get mixed up maybe in my motives, and have to just kind of rethink maybe. So I just want to sort of challenge you, because over the last month or 2 or 3, we've talked about a lot of stuff that only you really know about. And if it's the way you're handling anger or fear or resentment or all the other things that we've talked about, only you most of the time know how you're doing with that. And so it boils down to, are you willing to do and deal with the hard things so that you can grow and be the man or the woman that God has designed you to be? And I don't want to discourage anyone, because I know that we all are guilty of kind of getting things out of a little wonky sometimes. But I want us to just kind of think about that guy that just said, I have grace and mercy on me, God, because I am a sinner. That's what we all are. We are that man. And we need to remind ourselves sometimes that that is at the core of who we are. And without Jesus, we're nothing. So we can't, but God can, and He will. But we need to do it for the right reasons. Not to get something from someone else or impress someone, or maybe be thought better by someone about us. So I just want to challenge you. Go and read Luke 18:9-14 and ask yourself, when, God, am I like that first dude? When have I been like that? Help me see it so that I can acknowledge it, so that I can ask for help, so that I can say, I am in need of you, Lord, in this way. And then take it the step further. Talk to someone else about it. Talk to that trusted friend or support person that you have in your life and ask them to help you navigate this. Ask them to help pray with you about this. Ask them to hold you accountable so that you can grow and be better, be more like Jesus. So again, Luke 18, 9 through 14, give it a read. See which one of those guys you are. I think you'll see you kind of both, and we don't want to be one. We hope we're the other. And ask God to show you where you struggle and what you need to talk to him about. So he will. He will let you know, and he will put people in your life so that you can navigate this together. You're not alone. We're designed to be in community and be with people. So go read that. Kara put it in the chat, it looks like, so you don't have any excuse. And I'll put it in the little thing at the beginning of the video, and see what happens. Love you guys. Have a great week. If you're around this part of the country, West Georgia, I'd love to see you tomorrow night at OC Recovery out at One Church in Buchanan. And then Sunday we have our family day, which is always pretty fun. We got all those bouncy houses that I know all you adults love hopping around in, smelling like feet and sweaty kids. Gotta love that. But we'll have some good food and have a good time. So come hang out with us if you're close by. Love you. See you. Bye-bye.